One thing I hate about being a beginner artist is the fact that there's times when you will just out of nowhere just peak, and you're gonna ask yourself every time you lay the pen down on paper or the iPad, you're gonna ask yourself, I have to do this again and again. I mean, you can continue to keep practice that same method that you used to get to that point, or you could just decide to keep practicing other stuff, and then when you try to replicate what you did, you just can't do it. You can't peak again, and you keep comparing your work to it. Like, oh my god, like how did I do this? You rewatch the what they call it, the replay. You like, bruh, what did I do? How did I do this? It's like, it's just consistency. You just gotta like keep practicing, you know, because it's like your mind decides to just put everything you study since the beginning in one. You just have everything there. Everything in one just come together, and your brain just start going haywire, you know, everything just start flowing like at once, and you just cooking, and you impress yourself. You're like, wow, this is a level I've never been before. Like, this is a level that's like insane, and you're so proud of this work, but you like, can I do this again? And it's just about being consistent. Like, it's satisfying and frustrating at the same time, but that's just you getting close to where you want to be. Whatever you're trying to do, it's just you getting close. You know, that's one of the things that I really love about being a beginner, but also really hate, because sometimes it's like it drains you. Like, damn, maybe it's just a fluke. Maybe it's just like, you know, like maybe I just did a little too much and I copied, or my reference is more my reference than it is me, you know, or something. But it's like, I don't know, it's just like, that's for me, it's like one of the things I appreciate about being a beginner. Like, you see what you could be later down the line. You're like, yo, I really did this today. I really put everything that I learned in one final piece, and it came out great, way greater than any of the things that I cooked. But still, don't think that's the best piece, because some people might think things you draw every day, you might not appreciate them, but some people might think the ones you store to the side are your best piece, you know. And the ones you know who's gonna get you like, you probably appreciate them more, but it's always the piece that you overlook that might be your best piece. So don't be afraid to post those also, because those might be the things people connect to more, only because they feel more you know, and it feels like it feels more like you did way more work to get to that point. It just shows how much you study till you get to the point where your drawing is just so flowy, like it's like more you know what I mean? But yeah, those are one of the things that's one of the things I really love about being a beginner, and one of the things that frustrates me is, but don't get discouraged though, because that just proves that you are studying very hard. So don't throw all your old arts away, any of your old pieces, just keep them. You can always redraw them, always look at them for feedbacks, things like you did in the past, things you doing now, or things you want to keep from your art style or what you're going for, and you want to keep them in this previous art, and you have mastered all the fundamentals. I mean, not really, you can't, you know, really master all the fundamentals. There's, you know, but yeah, but always keep them, because you never know, those things that you might discard might be the things that help you improve, and you can't forget what you're going for. It might change down the line, but some of those pieces are really where your passion lies. So don't throw all of them away, keep them there, and as long as you continue to study, as long as you continue to practice the fundamentals, as long as you continue to surround yourself around artists and things that are part of your passion, things that you enjoy, those things are gonna basically resonate with your art style. So as long as you keep doing that, you will keep peaking, keep seeing what you're going for. Every time you put the pen down, you're gonna see what you're going for, and you're gonna get closer to it. So your mind is telling you can get to this point, but it's up to you if you want to be consistent at it. So every time you peak, just tell yourself this is where I could be. And you don't have to be able to replicate it in that exact moment, but just know this is where you could be or further. So do not give up, because this journey is a journey that's going to take a long time to complete, but that's the point. The point is to struggle. The point is to cry, sweat, whatever, you know, bleed for this, but because it's amazing to draw. It's amazing. It's, you know, very disciplined. So don't forget that you will peak several times, but it is a reminder to yourself that this is where you're going to be soon, where you're going to be so consistent that you're not going to even know how you got to that point anymore. You're going to be like, but I just wake up and I was like this, you know. But that's the point about art, man. Keep doing this. I was recently looking at a piece that I did a long time ago ago, not at the very beginning of my journey, but towards the middle of it, and I was only looking at it to just check because it was one of my favorite pieces ever. It was the one that gave me courage to post on Instagram, like for the first time, like post my art for the first time. But it just like every time I draw something, I compare it to it. I'm like, damn, I remember when I was so not so good, but like, you know, I peaked here pretty much, and I just wanted to go back to that and check it to see what I was doing. And it just started to come back to me that I was putting everything, like I said earlier, I was putting everything that I've learned into one. But that's the thing, like sometimes I noticed that as a beginner, sometimes when you study something, you start thinking you good at it, and you like, yo, I don't even need to study this again, you know? I'm like, what? Like, no, you gotta study this. But in your head, you're like, nah, I'm good, I think I can move on, and just put like, don't do it again. And it's like you lose the repetition, you lose the consistency with it. You can't even do it 7 more times over, you know? Once you can do it without breaking a sweat, that's when you like you really peak, like you're in your prime when it comes to that. But yeah, go back and check your old art. Like you could like play them back over, see what you were doing, because it could really help you elevate where you are right now. But don't get discouraged. It doesn't mean you not that good anymore or you stop studying. No, it just means that now you are going to a different level of studying, where you're going to this different level of studying is just more about the construction and studying the fundamentals. So you are taking your studies way more serious. The stuff that you thought you were doing that were good were like beginner level stuff, and it just looked good to you because you didn't know how to critique your own art. Now that you better, you like, what, like this doesn't look that impressive now, but it's still good. But it's just like you went off the wells, you peaked at that moment. But don't, it's just right now, I even seen this happen to like PewDiePie. He keeps comparing himself to the art that he like the piece that he did that he peaked on so much. He's like, I gotta do this again. But it was just every knowledge, everything he had, he just put it into one. But he took his study serious, and he see a decline, but it's not a decline. It's just more critiquing. Like you can see what's wrong now. So it's not something to get discouraged about. For me, I'm like, you know what? Let's just keep studying, because we can do 5 more of these pieces. When we get to that point, no time to get discouraged. Save all of them, check on them every month or so, every 3 months, check on them. You don't keep going back, because it's just your mind's gonna play games on you. So every 3 months, just keep checking your art and be like, damn, am I getting close? Bro, I swear to you, like some of your pieces you have right now, like you don't even color or shade, probably prove how much you improve, and you just don't know because you keep comparing it to something that's 6 a year old. So don't get discouraged, just keep studying and you'll get there. Like I'm telling you, like no. Okay. All right, guys, let me not take any more of your time, because I know you need that time to study. But yes, this video is brought to you by my Discord, so don't forget to check the description and join the Discord. And also, you can follow me on BlueSky and we can chat about art on there. And I'm gonna leave you with some more tips when it comes to studying. If you draw an eye, don't only draw the eye 5 times. I do it like the gym, so it's like 5 sets of 25. You draw 5 sets of eye, but 25 times each set. That's gonna make you improve. Not the same angle, because I know some people love to cheat. You gotta do different angles for each eye, okay? That's the tip of the day. So I see you guys. Let me know if you follow me on BlueSky. Post some of your studies if this video even blows up, I guess. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Happy studying.
I know of a place where you never get harmed. A magical place with magical charms indoors.